everyone, welcome back to the Rainbow Extravaganza Pack and Chat Part 2. My name is Holly and I am the owner of Missouri River Soap, and today I'm packing orders from the Rainbow Extravaganza. So I'm going to start off with the soaps. We've got a couple of neon rainbow soaps. These smell like black raspberry and vanilla, so good. We have sunshine and rainbow, a couple of those. This one is a mix of peach and acai berry. I think I'm saying that right anyway. And a little bit of pink grapefruit. It's quite delightful. And we have a rainbow succulent soap. Doesn't really show much in the, in the window there, but there we have that. And then we have one of these rainbow peach sea salt soaps. Let's see. Pull this over just a little, I think. Let me see how I want this all to go. Maybe I better put that, we'll put that rainbow in right there on the corner. Alright. Let's flip these over because there's the similar scent. Not similar, same. And we're going to put Fruity Loops right here. Okay. I'm going to add in a little bit of shred on these edges here. Good. Let's see. We have the Frosted Lime Cake Donut Wax Melts. And, let's see how I want to do this. I feel like I should rearrange just a little bit. I do have an Amish quilt, soy wax melt clamshell. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm going to add another thin layer here. And then we have Rainbow Pear Bear Wax Melts and a Unicorn Sweet Treats Bath Fizzy. So I have some of my stretchy paper here. So much fun. And I'm just going to wrap it up just a little bit. There we go. Another little bit of shred. I know that sometimes it looks like it can be a lot of shred, but it's very like spacey, if that makes sense. When we get the shred in, I get 40-pound boxes usually, but like a 10-pound box, is like this, and it is just, I'm not even sure if you could have seen any of that. Anyway, I wasn't looking at my monitor. Anyway, it's quite a large box, but everything is very compact. And in that same box, I can fill up one of these tubs like 4 or 5 times. So it really poofs up once we get it out of that compact box. And then we mix our colors in and everything. And so then we, get it out, and it's quite airy. But we have to tuck it in a little bit so that it can really do its job. So I'm going to add in a couple of samples. The cutest little rainbow soap that you ever did see. And you'll probably want to click over to the first one if you haven't watched it yet. You'll get a lot more information in that one. And then I'm going to put in a Worthy one. And because we have wax, I'm going to put in a Fruity Fusion little wax brittle piece. So as I showed in the first one, this is my card this time. A little space for me to write everything out. I'm going to tuck in the invoice and the card. Normally I put these videos one right after the other, but I am planning on spacing them out just a little bit this time. I'll have a little die cut sticker. And there we go. I'm going to take this over and get its label printed, and I'll be back for another. Okay, so here we go. So this one had a nice little note. This is a family that sits together and watches my videos. I just think that's so much fun. We have 2 unscented rainbow soaps, and they have a little gal that was really hoping to earn a Fruity Fusion or Fruity Loops soap as an allowance. And I sold clean out before they could get one. So my husband has dug through our samples pile, and he has pulled out the thickest ones that he could find so that that little gal can have a little bit of a treat. It sounds like she's earned it. So that's what we're going to do. We have a couple of the Bath Fizzies Unicorn Sweet Treats. I think I'm actually going to put these here. Let's do like so. Yes, that's fine. And then we'll put down a lethal shred. These are pretty hard, and they shouldn't even need any sort of this extra, but we're going to do it anyway. Usually in testing, I can throw them on the floor, you know, my tester, and they will survive the impact. They might get a few crumbles on the edges, but they usually survive the impact, so they really should ship okay. But you know how some of these packages really get put through the ringer. Sometimes there's not a lot you can do about it. So we're gonna get these big samples in for the sweet little gal. Mom, we're gonna go ahead and put this one in, the cutest little one. We're gonna go ahead and put that one in too. I think everybody's earned it. So we're gonna put in the invoice and the card. Get this all tucked in. My husband took off a few days, which was really nice. He had a few that he really needed to burn before he lost them anyway. But he took a few days off, and what he does is he cuts all this paper and he folds all the tissue and gets the boxes put together, and he does all that, and he's so helpful, and it helps me to really move quickly. I can pack quite a bit of orders when he does that. I'm going to go print this label off, and I'll be back. Alright, so here we are with another, and this one has 3 of the Fruity Fusion scrubs. I just kind of plopped these in a rainbow fashion. I tried to pipe them. I had great visions of beautiful piped scrub like I see all the time, but I'm just not a piper, and it just didn't work out for me. I tried though. I really did. So, and what happened was it mostly was too thick. It did not want to pipe out. I did 1 bag's worth and got a little bit of purple at the bottom of, I don't know, like 10 of them, and I was like, well, we're going to the ice cream scoops, because I could just not, I didn't have the strength to get those all, to get that piped out, and I was doing 100 of them, and I was like, I can't do this. So we have a couple of the Unicorn Sweet Treats. Let's give you some of my paper here. I'm going to tuck it right here. And now it's really important to get all around in these edges. And that's why I love the shred. I'm able to really tuck down in, and it kind of forms a little nest. So we're going to put this other one, and I cut this one a little bit wider, it seems. Probably be a little bit nicer. I'm just going to put that one right there. Yeah, that works. And then we have 2 of the Fruity Loops wax melts. And voila, there we go. So the other day when I was supposed to be designing my labels, I saw that Tiggy with Future Primitive had uploaded a video. And It was the most comforting, most delightful video that I have seen in such a long time. She talked about autumn and her colors, like even the shirt she was wearing was just, it was all comforting, and I just really, really loved it because Tiggy was the first person that I ever watched make soap on YouTube. I'm going to tack in one of these cutest, and well, it's kind of puny. Whoa. Hello now. So I had several different looks to these Fruity Fusion, and some turned out really like marbly, and it was really so beautiful. Let me see if I can, but the effect wasn't really so much on the smaller pieces, but as a whole it was so gorgeous. And then I had some that just had this kind of cool look like that. And then I have these, and I do still have some over there I need to break up. But let me think. I think I'm gonna put in a Fruity Fusion soap sample. So I thought I'd show you for a quick moment. This is our box of the end pieces and everything. And these will all end up out with the orders. But I do not know where I cannot say that word. I do not know where Fruity Fusion is in this pile. I needed like a guide set up, you know, like when you get a box of chocolates, you need a guide to tell you what's what. I needed a guide to tell me where it was. So we got Unscented under here. Princess Kisses down to Sunshine and Rainbows. We got Chasing Rainbows over here. This is Worthy there. Over here we have, well, it's kind of turning into a whole mishmash at this point. So Confetti Blossom and Rainbow Succulent. What do we got down here? We have Regular Rainbow. Ah! Ah! Found it! Okay, this is the big box. It's very heavy. So we'll put in that Fruity Fusion soap sample and the card. And there we, nope, that's not how we're doing this. We'll just go like that, I guess. Feeling so good at the moment. We've had a rough few days, just, I don't know, there's been a lot of stressors going on, and so it's just kind of kept us a little bit wound up, but today that's all just, it's just floated away in the wind, and so all is well, and we're just happy. It was just something really silly with our dog, but we had a lot of weird things going on, and the busyness of the extravaganza, and I was taking stress control vitamins, I can tell you that. But it's all gone now, so feeling amazing. It's absolutely amazing. This one is all soap. We have a Fruity Loops and a Neon Rainbow. Actually, you know what? I was gonna do something here. This one's not gonna have a lot of extra room on the edge for the shred, so I did want to go ahead and put in just a little bit on the side. Let's do it a little bit different. Nice thing is it does kind of stick to itself. Here we go. This way. Okay. Back in business. Put those two together. Now I can really push those up on the edge. We have Sweetly Clean in Confetti Blossom. I really struggled with this label. I think it turned out okay. Let's do it. Here we go. I did kind of struggle with it. I spent quite a lot of time on that one. Okay, so we're going to do rainbow succulent and the sunshine in rainbows. Let's put them top to the inside. And then we have a raspberry lilac. So I'm going to put in a huckleberry fluff as an extra little sample. And I will probably go ahead and just cover this up a little bit. Let's see, that'll work. Doesn't take much, that is for sure. And we'll go ahead and put in one of the cutest little soaps. I'm going to do the invoice and my card. Now I did have a request last year on the Christmas holiday release to have a date on it so that they could collect them if they wanted to. So I left the 2020 on for this one. Fold that up. This is going to be my last one for this video. I've got some bigger ones coming up next, so I will put those off onto a third video. I just thought that would be easier, short little packages of packing videos. I hope you'll join for the next ones and watch the first if you haven't seen that yet. Be sure to check the description box because I had a lot of links there. Alright, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye.